Well, good evening, girls. How are you? Hi, Viviana. Hi, Juliet. Hi, Rosemary. Hi, Sandra.
Hi, teacher. Hi,
Hi,
everyone.
teacher.
Hi, teacher.
Hello, teacher. How are you?
Cold. I'm too cold. I have a run.
Yeah, me
It's
too.
raining here, and all the day was the same weather.
Here too.
Next one. It's terrible. It's terrible. Okay, I'm going to turn off
Where are
my
you? In Bogota.
Bogota. Yes,
Okay.
the beautiful and coldest and darkest city.
So now it's 61 in Bogota, Fahrenheit.
16.
61. But
Mm,
for me, it's 71. So I'm 10 grades more up.
10.
Yeah. I don't know
Well,
how much it does this in centigrades. I don't know.
I
I
don't know the
think so.
conversion.
I think so. Let me see. 61 is like a 20. No, yeah, like in the 20s in Bogota. So here we are in
Right?
the 20s, 25, something like that. Yeah.
No, 20. No, I consider this like 6 minus 6.
No, 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 no.
I know.
No.
Too cold. Yes,
For
Rosemary.
no, for sis mine it had to be here in the 20s.
Mm,
Yeah.
okay. You said so? No, for me, no. It's a very cold.
I'm going to check it out. 61 Fahrenheit to Celsius. Okay. 16. Yeah. Well, all of the 20.
No,
Yeah.
that's a lie. No, I don't believe it. No.
Yeah, 16.
60?
No, 16. Yeah, 16 grados. It's not
16?
bad. Uh-huh.
No, for me it's 10 grades.
No, what happened is sometimes is the weather is for example here say it's 16 but real feel like 10 or
Oh,
14 depending
my
but the
body
yeah.
is 10 centigrades. My whole body all the day.
uh,
Okay, what about you,
but
Vivian? What is the weather?
In Cali, it's raining, but it's hot always.
yeah.
Yes, it's raining recently, but I don't have clothes. I am wet. I am wet.
Well,
Yes,
well,
yes, the
but
weather is fantastic in my city. I love Cali for that.
sure, Cali is fantastic. Cali
Yes.
never is cold and darkest here in
No.
Bogota.
And when it's raining, uh, you don't have cold. Do you don't feel cold?
Um,
Yes. Is the weather is good. Always is good.
Oh, that's amazing. I am buying. I am buying
Yes.
with all my soul.
Yes. At the moment it's raining. I am on tank top. I wear tank top. But in Bogotá, no. In
No,
tank top, no.
But
thank
We run. Really
I
run.
prefer the cold, no the hot.
yes, I prefer that. But today is too cold, and but if
Yeah.
I'm here, I'm
For
there.
example, here for summer, oh my God, that is horrible.
Mm,
I
that's
hate it.
Yes.
mm,
But
It's too hot. Ugh,
where
uh,
is Rosemary is so hot. It's,
super hot. Yeah,
yes, in Cali, no.
hottest place.
it's
Cali,
horrible.
the most hot is 30, 35, 36 centigrades. Yes,
The
is a
Mhm.
hottest,
is a
the
Celsius?
most yes, is a harder. Yes,
Yeah,
but in your case is
42 or
40,
43.
42. Yes, is
It's
Is that
extremely hot.
much? Gradually, it is too much, huh?
Yeah, you can put the egg. You can put the egg outside, and they get no for real, and it's
Yeah,
get cook. Yeah, it's cook. Yeah, because
really?
it's yeah for
Did you
real.
try?
Yes,
Yeah,
it's like
Wow.
hill. It's like hill.
yeah, it's so
Literally.
hot.
Yes.
We have to be careful when
Mm.
I go. You know, you are going to be outside, and I just had to turn my car and put the air condition because I can't see it. You can burn yourself. It's
Oh,
dangerous. Yeah,
oh, too
it's
dangerous.
too hot. Yeah, it's too hot. And here is
Yeah.
we had a little bit humidity, but here it's dry, so it's you can feel more.
Oh,
Yeah, it's horrible.
okay. Okay, I prefer then my
Yeah,
coldest
yeah,
thing. Thank
that's
you.
good. That's good.
What about Juliet? How is the weather?
It's raining, and I just came home and just all wet.
Mm,
I'm freezing.
mhm,
Here, I think that we are like 12 degrees.
mhm, yes.
It's a little cold because some days are colder. So I'm enjoying it actually.
Oh, because you're inside your house,
Yes.
maybe a hot beverage. It's
See,
beautiful.
exactly.
Of course, you enjoy it. Do you live here in Bogota or where do you live?
No, in a municipality called Cajica.
Cajicá. Ah, Cajicá
Yeah,
is
comes
beautiful.
Bogota, Chia, Cajica, Zipaquirá.
Wow, okay,
Yeah,
that's beautiful. That's great.
yeah.
Okay, Sandra, what about your weather?
In the
Cold, rain,
moments, in the moments it rain in Medellin.
imagine. Okay. Along Colombia is raining. And do you enjoy it? Or do you like hot weather?
I like the rain. I like it very the cold. I live in Bogota for 12 years.
12. Ooh, that's a long time. And what
Yes,
happened? Why did you
uh,
come here?
but the problem is for my son in the cool is very difficult for his, and he very sick in the moments when they live in Bogota. So
Mm,
where they live in the moments in Medellin, and it's very hot,
mm,
and the moment is very cool the rain.
okay, yes, okay. Well, girls, we're going to start with our second part. I am going to turn off my camera to avoid any IT issues. We're going to do a short review about our previously knowledge about comparatives and superlatives. So we're going to do a short exercise. I'm going to start comparing two animals and I'm going to ask you to follow the comparison with the last animal I said. I mean, for example, I would start with animals and I would say that bees are shorter than cats. So, for example, the next person will be Rosemary, and Rosemary would say cats, because those are the last animals, cats are softer than cows. And the next person, for example, Viviana, would say cows are bigger than monkeys, and so forth. Okay? Well, I'm going to start in that case, and the order will be first Viviana, next Juliet, next Rosemary, and Sandra. We're going to do 2 rounds. So I would say that snakes are larger than flies. Viviana, next.
Teacher, you say, Viviana, no say,
Juliet,
cows bigger than monkeys?
sorry?
Okay, you say after that, Viviana's, for example, say, cows bigger than monkeys, or I must give another examples.
You're going to use my last animal. For example, what I say? I said that snakes are larger than, I forgot.
Ah, okay.
Flies.
Flies that. Thank you. Okay, than flies. And you're going to use flies to compare other animal.
Ah, okay, okay. Thank you.
Okay.
So, flies
Mhm.
is 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 comparative, yes? Is
Yes, comparative, yes.
the flies is bigger. Mm. Flies. I know.
It's okay for you. You can open your online dictionary.
Is that,
Yeah.
yes, is bigger mosquito?
What?
I don't know. Is bigger than bee?
Zombie. No, I already use bees. Come
Bee.
on, Viviana, another animal. You can use your online dictionary.
Mm, o sea, wait, I switch. Okay.
No.
O sea, tengo que, espérate, profe, es que no entiendo. O sea, tengo que comparar la mosca, bueno, las moscas,
Las moscas
con otra.
con otro animal. Tú vas a utilizar el último animal que yo usé, lo comparas con otro animal.
Con cualquiera, no es que tiene que ser exactamente que sean igual del tamaño y la cosa.
No, no, comparar. No importa si las comparaciones no tienen sentido.
Cualquiera que, ya, sorry.
Tranquilo.
Okay, this flies is bigger than giraffe.
Giraffes. Okay. Flies is plural. You're going to use verb to be in plural. Flies
So,
are bigger.
bigger than giraffes.
Giraffes. Perfect. The next one is Juliet.
Okay. Giraffe. Sorry. Giraffes are bigger than chihuahuas.
Okay. No more bigger. No more bigger.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Giraffes are I don't know if this is right, but giraffes are cuter than frogs.
Perfect. It's totally fine. Thank you. That's real. Totally.
Okay.
Okay. The next one is Rosemary.
Okay, she said that chihuahuas? What's the
Frogs.
last? Frog or chihuahuas?
Frogs.
Oh,
Frogs.
okay.
Because giraffes are cuter than frogs. Yes, frogs.
Frogs. Oh, what I can say with frogs? I don't know. Frogs are faster than ants.
Perfect, Rosemary. Thank you so much. And Sandra.
Rosemary, I didn't understand the animals.
Rosemary, could
They
you
say
repeat them?
frogs are faster than ants.
Ants.
Mhm.
Ants. Ants. Mm,
Little tiny animals. Yes, that's right. Ants.
ants. Okay. The is the comparative? Yes, teacher.
A comparative way, yes.
Okay. The ants is the most workers that the I not say also perezoso.
It is, I don't know. Oh, I don't know.
Lazy bird.
Lazy bird.
Lazy bird? I don't know.
I don't know, lazy bird.
I don't know how trust is that definition. Oh, so perezoso. Okay, sloth. Sloth.
Is okay. Is love.
Okay, sloth. Ants are more working, more
Okay.
working,
Okay.
more working than sloth. Sloth. But in that case, we place on plural. It's loaves than
Okay.
sloth. Oh, Sandra, what can I say about sloths? Sloths, okay. Sloths are pussier, pussier than, than snail, snails. Sloths are pussier, más peluditos, than snails. Okay, next one is Viviana.
Teacher, what snails? Okay. Do you say snails?
Snails are caracoles o babosas, son de
Yes.
la misma familia. Ujú.
Okay. Snails is shorter than. Snails is short. Snails are shorter than worm.
Than worm like
Worm.
that, or
No, worm. Wait, worm.
sorry, worm. Okay, worm. Perfect, Viviana. Juliet.
Okay. Okay. Risa nerviosa. Okay. Well, worms. Okay, worms are thinner than butterflies. God, that's easy.
Perfect.
Yes, jingle. Yeah, I cannot remember. Thank you.
Perfect. The next one, Rosemary.
Butterflies.
Mhm.
What I can say. Butterflies are uglier than birds.
Yes, totally agree with you. But depends on the butterflies. We have here those brown
Yeah,
ones, and those are
yeah, uglier.
dusty.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree. And perfect.
Okay,
Perfect, perfect.
thank you.
Okay, and Sandra, the last one.
Okay. The birds.
Mhm.
Birds is art. Birds art. I just say the most animal that the elephant.
The most, because we are having here comparatives. Then when you say
Okay.
most, is superlative.
Okay. Entonces, bear are okay, bigger than elephant.
Elephant. Birds are bigger than elephants.
Yes, no?
Well, it is perfect because the comparative is perfect. But however, birds are smaller, shorter than elephants. But it is okay.
Okay,
The use of
okay,
the comparative form is totally okay.
okay,
Okay, girls, perfect. So for superlatives, I'm going to tell you a place, and you're going to take one object of that scenario to make a superlative, a sentence using superlative form. For example, about office. What can we say about office? The coffee of my office is the most disgusting beverage in all the building. For example, other scenario. About home. What can we say about home? I would say that the kitchen is the most important place in all the house. Other scenario, a school. What can we say about the school? Teachers are the most patient people in all professions. Okay? Were the instructions clear? Are
Yes.
Yes,
clear?
teacher.
Perfect. Okay, we're going to start again. Viviana, I want to tell you the place and you're going to make a sentence using superlatives. Superlatives sentence. What would you say about a school?
A school. Okay, the school um, is the most expensive.
Is the most expensive what?
Is the most is the most expensive. Uh, is the most expensive place. I know. Okay, wait. It's superlative. Yes.
Yes, perfect. You're doing great.
The school is the most expensive. Mm, expensive in the secondary. No, mm, ¿cómo se dice? Private. The private schools
Private
is
schools?
private schools is the most expensive
Private
in
schools are the most
are
expensive.
the most expensive in the middle education.
Perfect, Viviana. Excellent. And true. I'm totally agree. Okay, Juliet. What would you say about supermarket?
Supermarkets. Okay. Supermarkets. Okay. Supermarkets are the. I can say sometimes. I mean, supermarkets sometimes are the most crowded places.
Yes, perfect.
Yeah.
The most crowded, the crowdest place.
Yeah. Yeah.
Perfect. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you. Rosemary, what would you say about home?
Home. Home are the more no home is the most calmest place to
Ah,
be.
perfect. Yes, thank you, Rosemary. And Sandra, what would you say about office?
The, in the office is the most important the computers.
The computers are the
Yes.
most important artifacts in an office, okay?
Yes.
Because the office is the most important, it is important to highlight that the office is something important to highlight office. However, you are highlighting computers, some artifacts in the office.
Okay.
Perfect, Sandra. Thank you. And Stella, can you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Thank you for being here. And what would you say about home?
Home. Home is the most important place in the town.
Perfect, Stella. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to see. I want to share with you my screen. And as we do know, grammar has special cases everywhere. So, in terms of adjectives, there is no exception. So, we have some special cases, special and confusing cases. You can find the list of those adjectives in the last infographic that I sent you before. So, just to remind you, there is no, there's Okay, great. For example, bad as an adjective, its superlative form is worst. Its comparative form is worse. Viviana, use please but as a superlative in a sentence.
Superlative sentence. Mm, okay. It's an example. No? It's from
Example.
here. Yesterday was the worst day for me.
Perfect. The worst day for me. Perfect, Viviana. It's an example. I hope so.
Yes, yes.
Just for example.
Claro.
Thank you, Viviana. So, far, when we talk about far as a places, when you're trying to get a place or some distance place in the earth on any specific site in a geographical location, you're going to use as a superlative farthest, as a comparative farther. So, Juliet, please use far as a comparative in a sentence.
Um, so, okay, poco mal en geografía. En fin, well, um, Santa Marta is farther than uh, Bogota.
Okay, perfect. I don't know how much. Well, I'm not as good at geography, but I will believe you. Perfect.
Okay.
Thank you, Juliet. So, we also can we talk about far as a place or time. Far time, about days, about years, about months. If we're talking about far in terms of place or time, we're going to use as a superlative furthest or as a comparative further. So, Rosemary, please use far in terms of place or time as a superlative.
Superlative. Okay. What I can say. Uh, Las Vegas is more farthest than Arizona.
It's much further as a
Far.
comparative.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. It's totally valid. I don't know you say. You are taking advantage of that. Okay, thank you, Rosemary. Well, good as an adjective, its superlative form is best and its comparative form is better. So, Sandra, please use good as a superlative.
Okay. The book de Cien años de soledad, the bestseller in Colombia.
But in a superlative sentence. It is
The
like a
better.
description, but superlative,
Best.
best. Using best.
Okay. The same sentences is possible.
No, a bestseller is a sentence. It's a complete. It is like a noun sentence because el más leído, pero no es una
Okay.
oración que utilizar.
Okay, teacher. Okay.
Ujú.
Um, Bets. Okay. Um, okay. Make the exercise is bad for the health.
Perfect. Making exercise is the best for health. Perfect. Thank you,
Okay.
Sandra. Next one is late in terms of time. We said latest or later as a comparative. But also we can talk about late in order to say some specific hierarchy like one, first, second, third, and last one, or the later in terms of so all comparatives. In terms of little, like a size, the measure of something, littlest, little as a comparative. Little in terms of amount, we only going to use it with non-countable nouns. For example, buildings, teeny tiny things, beverages, or something like that. We're going to use as a superlative least, as a comparative list. Many, much, some, we're going to use most as a superlative and more as a comparative. Old, people or things, we're going to use oldest as a superlative and older as a comparative. And finally, just to talk about people, we're going to use eldest as a superlative or elder as a comparative. So, Estela, please, a sentence using old as a comparative.
Yes, teacher. All as a comparative.
Mhm.
My grandmother is older than my mother.
Perfect. Okay, that's perfect. Thank you so much, Esther.
Okay.
Well, those special cases you will find in the last infographic that I sent you. And we're going to make a short exercise. Let me confirm. Okay. I have here an Excel format. And in the adjectives column, we have some adjectives that you cannot see. And you're going to give me one number from 1 to 8. So I want to write down here your name, and you're going to talk at least 3 minutes about those adjectives that I assigned. For example, Sandra choose the third. Okay. My adjectives are dirty, slow, and expensive. So I'm going to make up a story, or I'm going to tell you an anecdote about it that includes these 3 adjectives: dirty, slow, and expensive as superlatives and comparatives. So, Viviana, tell me a number from 1 to 8.
1 to 8. 5.
5, okay, Viviana. Your adjectives are colorful, long, and old.
Colorful and old.
Long and old. I'm going to write it down in the chat. Colorful, a lot of colors.
Colorful,
The
long,
other one is long and old. Colorful,
okay.
long, and old.
On.
Okay.
Okay. I may teacher. I do what?
A short story, including those 3 adjectives. A short story, an anecdote. You are going to describe some element, some that you're going to last 3 minutes talking about something, including those 3 adjectives.
Okay. With comparative, superlative, or
It doesn't matter. If you want to use just comparatives, okay. If you want to use just superlatives, okay. Or if you can mix it, it's okay.
okay, teacher.
Okay. Juliet, one number from 1 to 8. Juliet. Juliet. Can you hear me? Maybe Juliet is absent. We're going to next with Rosemary. One number from 1 to 8.
Oh my God, 7.
7. Okay. Chan, chan, chan. Rosemary. Rosemary, your adjectives: low, white, and arrogant. Low,
What?
white, and arrogant.
Arrogant. Okay.
Okay. Sandra, one number, 1 to 8.
6.
6.
You say Seleni,
I'm sorry.
my second
Because,
number, teacher. It's possible.
okay. Perfect. It's totally possible, Selene. Okay,
Yes.
Selene. Your 3 adjectives. Crazy,
Oh,
crazy, handsome,
handsome.
and ugly.
Okay.
Ugly. Ugly. Okay.
Perfect.
Okay. And finally, Stella, one number, 1 to 8.
2. I was talking without the microphone.
Okay. Stella. 3 adjectives. Intelligent, intelligent, aggressive, aggressive, and cute.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. Juliet. Okay, perfect. One number, 1 to 8.
8.
Okay, the last one. Okay. Efficient, 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 demanding, demanding, and lazy. Okay.
Okay, teacher. So we have to use comparatives and superlatives, right?
Superlatives and superlatives, both of them, just only one is a comparative or a superlative, it doesn't matter. As you want.
Okay.
You're going to have 5 minutes to do this, okay? 5 minutes, girls, from now. Okay, girls, ready? Or do you need more time?
I'm trying to finish. More 2 minutes more, please.
Okay, 2 minutes.
Thank you.
Teacher, teacher.
Tell me, Diana.
How long should history be?
3 minutes.
3 minutes? Oh my
3 minutes.
goodness.
Okay, time is over. Ready?
I think so.
Okay, Julie, let's start, please.
This is
Oh
Yes.
no. Okay, well, I'm not sure that it is right, but here we go. Where I go. No, you,
Don't
me.
worry. It's okay.
Okay. Well, sometimes it is too hard to be exemplar when everyone is more efficient than you, and especially when you feel that you are being the most demanding with yourself. But it doesn't work because you try so bad that it's exhausting, and it turns out to be worse when the only thing that you want to do is to be the laziest person in the world.
Perfect. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, you use it totally okay, perfect. But there is no 3 minutes here.
Ah,
Oh my
oh
God.
no!
Yes,
I was
3 minutes.
thinking about how to put the superlatives and comparatives that
Yes,
I
you made a
forget it. Oh,
mistake.
sorry. Uh, um.
Continue talking. Continue talking about the topic. No, doesn't matter.
Okay. Well, that comes from the deep of my soul because
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's sometimes um, you feel that you can be the most efficient person in the room because everyone else is better than you, and I feel the pressure to be I don't know, perfect, and that's the most demanding thing in my life. So I don't know. I sometimes I consider myself a lazier. No, sorry, laziest than other people, but I try always to be I don't know, responsible and I don't know.
Definitely.
I'm running out of ideas. So
Okay, good. You complete the time. If you consider yourself lazier than other people,
yes,
lazier. Okay, perfect.
sorry.
Okay. I don't consider that you are the laziest people. I don't consider that. I consider you are too serious, too smart, and intelligent.
No,
Intelligent, because we could realize those kind of traits when people talk, and you talk is so sure. You speak with clarity. You speak well. You show respect for everyone, and it is good. You're
no,
very
thank you. It means a lot. Thank you.
Oh, you're doing well. Perfect. Don't worry. Don't worry. And so you're so young. You're the youngest here. You have a complete life to make mistakes,
Mm-hmm.
to cover yourself, to make another mistake. It doesn't matter. Go
I
ahead.
know. I know. Thank
Thank
you.
you, Juliet, for sharing those important ideas, important feelings. Thank you. Okay, Rosemary, please go ahead.
Oh my God, 3 minutes? I don't know. It's too short.
I told you to
Okay.
allow you more than
I
2 minutes.
I'm going to talk so slowly. I'm just kidding. Okay.
That is a trick.
Because the three words, I don't know, it's a little bit difficult. Some people,
Pasienita.
1 minute. No, okay. Some
Okay.
people in Arizona are arrogant because they think that they are better or more important than other people. Some teachers and some people claim that the salaries are very lower paid. They don't see the wider problem that the salaries are lower because it's basic in the economy here. This state is very cheaper comparing with another states, and that is why they have the salary, the same salary for many years. So now they are claiming for um, mostly the teachers are claiming for higher salaries.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Ah, 2 minutes left.
2 minutes left. Oh my goodness,
Yeah,
no.
when you start was there page 58.
Oh God.
Take into account that compare to, not compare with, just compare to. Our salaries are lower compared to other years or other salaries. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Rosemary. Okay. What else? 1 minute
Have to
left.
continue more. Oh my goodness.
One
For
minute.
me, comparing with salaries in Colombia, for me,
Compared to
it's
salaries. Compared to.
too
Compared
here
to.
compared to salaries from Colombia and here
Mm-hmm.
is for me is higher here. Colombia is very low the salaries because they pay here for an hour. So, for example, starting with the like say the minimum in Colombia um, is the complete for the month, but here is per hour. So they pay $11 per hour. So that is like 30 30,000 pesos
Yes.
every hour. So if you like I say so to the people in Colombia or my family, is sound as a lot of money, but you are spending, how do you say, yeah, spending your money in dollars also. So everything is very expensive, pay for example, you have a house and you are paying to the bank, so you have to pay every month $1,800 per month, and you're past that to pesos is a lot of money.
Mhm.
So you have a salary for every month, for example, $3,000 every month, and you had to pay 1,800 for the house. So for the rest, you have to buy food and pay gas and all the services. So it's the same like in Colombia. We use
Mm.
the money, so it's nothing different, and you can make more money when you have two or three jobs, and they pay different, per hour $15 every hour. Oh, that depends. So many people have to do that, or when they are couples, so they both work, you know. So it's more money they can bring to home, but it's the same. It's some people just think that, oh, no, 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 it's American. They are had a lot of money and they are rich,
Mhm.
and that is not true. We are in in the same like the same level, for the middle class. So it's the same. Not really
Mm.
poor, but it's the same, and everything is more expensive because you
Mm.
are paying dollars. That's
Yes, it
it.
may happen. Yes, you completely.
Oh my goodness.
Congrats, Rosemary. Thank you. Yes,
Thank
if you
you.
have high income, obviously you're going to have highest expenses, the rent, food, because it's more expensive. However, do you consider is it easier there where you are looking for a job than here in Colombia, or it is more difficult?
Well, here in Colombia, I think well, because the language.
Mm-hmm.
But now, for example, here in Arizona, because we are very close to Nogales, Mexico, so they ask people who are bilingual. They want to hire people who speak Spanish also. And so they had a lot of jobs now. This is a good time because they are opening a lot of jobs here for teachers, for everything, and they want Latin people, because if I go to the doctor, most of the doctor they speak Spanish or they know some words, they learn, they had to learn, yeah. So yeah,
That's
it's
interesting. I thought
yeah.
that Latin people were, I don't know, like discriminated or something like that because of language.
No, no, they also when you are searching for a job and you apply, and they say the rule here is they don't discriminate anything by race or disability. They give it the job for people who has any disability. They count as a first person who can get a job.
Mhm.
So yeah, that is by rule they can do that, because if you are black or white and you feel like they are discriminating you because you are Hispanic, you can just put I don't know how to say
Complain, complain.
demanda, yeah, complaining, yeah. So
Mhm.
yeah, so the company
Okay.
get in trouble.
Oh, super. That is a good advantage, a great advantage for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Rosemary. As always, we'll learn a lot with you. Thank you for learning us.
Thank
For
you.
teaching us. Okay, Viviana, go ahead, please.
Okay, teacher.
3 minutes.
Okay.
Please,
Uh,
3 minutes, everybody.
oh, it's a fictitious history. Okay. No, it's real, please.
I know, I know.
Okay. Yesterday I was visiting my friend, and she lives in a spectacular house on the outskirts of Cali, outside of Cali, of Cali.
Mhm.
And she showed me a very old gift that her grandfather had left her, who was in the Battle of Boyacá. That gift was a shotgun longer than a broom, older than her grandfather, and the most colorful of all shotguns.
Mhm.
Teacher, give me a minute, please.
Don't
Give me
worry,
a,
don't worry.
so, okay. And the most colorful of all shotguns. Okay. I said that gift that you, she said that gift that your father left you and left her is really old. And I said that gift that her, I saw, no, I confused it. I
Don't
said
worry. Mhm.
if, I said her, yes, I said her,
I
that
told
gift,
her. I told her.
and that your grandfather left you is really old and valuable, but val- valuable. The
Valuable?
pronunciation, valuable. Yes,
Valuable? Okay.
valuable. I think it could be in a museum, so that everyone can appreciate it. She told me my family, or she said me, my family could donate it because it is a legacy of our history, and they could not sell it because they want is passed from generation to generation. She
No.
says uh, that all long and colorful shotgun was given by Simon Bolivar. Simon Bolivar himself. For that reason, many want to pay the price they ask for. And the most colorful shotgun of all did not work again, obviously, because it is so old that it cannot shoot anymore. It is only part of a very important story of our country, and especially of my friends' family. The only object that I have in my house other than my friend's shotgun is my washing machine. And what colorful will be my clothes. And would have loved that my grandparents have left me an object as old as a shotgun, and to have something, sorry, I,
Mhm.
I, something of the past in my house.
Okay,
Teachers,
perfect.
I finished. Me faltó tiempo.
Perfect. 3 exactly minutes. So you're
Ah,
starting at 9:06 and you finish 9:09. Perfect. Good job. Yes, I agree with Rosemary. Good job. Viviana,
thanks.
you did it pretty well. Okay,
Thanks.
remember you're talking about dress, skirt, shirts, or something like that. You're going to use clothing, not clothes,
Clothing. Clothing.
Clothing.
Okay, teacher.
Okay. That is perfect, Viviana. Thank you so much for sharing that information.
Thanks, teacher.
Okay, Seleni.
Teacher. Okay. In a very distant village, living a beautiful woman who loved to take care of the animals and be away from the noise of the city.
Mhm.
This get to take care of the animals of the forest and special and beautiful flying horse. It was magical and the protection on the ugliest wish and a bath that I wanted to seal her beauty. She enjoyed the company of the forest friends every day and was very loved and respected. She loved to sing and learn from that magical place that gave her place and security. She learned to understand the needs of the soul and Mother Earth. He had a very witty and intelligent woman, which made him very aware on the intentions of the horrible wish. Time passed, and the wish could not get the beautiful woman to write or her beautiful heart to steal her beauty. So she went crazy and hired a more handsome man to fall in love and to be able to finish his mission. But as always, the good triumphed over evil and both were very happy. Nowadays, the magical flying horse watches over at the beautiful woman who seek to improve themselves and the better every day.
Okay, perfect. Remember in that case, Eleni, when you're talking about the more handsome, it is incorrect because
Okay,
you're not comparing that man to another man. You are just highlighting that he has something beautiful and special in his face or something like that. So you are going to talk about most handsome men that
okay,
you have seen or something like that. Perfect, Eleni.
perfect.
Thank you for that short story. Perfect.
Okay, okay, teacher.
Stella, please go ahead.
Okay, teacher. This is one small story
Mhm.
about a boy. The last vacations, we went to the beach. There, we found the most intelligent boy.
Mhm.
In that place, he was, I'm sorry, most
Go.
intelligent boy. In that place, he was about 9 years old. He had a big and expressive eyes, um, and he used to sell candies to the tourists. He used to do that to help his mother, who was a single mother, and help his little sister, who was the most cute girl I have ever seen. Mm, eh, he sold more things than the other sellers in that place. But a person tried to steal his money, and then he became the most aggressive child. He screamed and called the police. The police came and helped him and take away the man who wanted to steal his money. In this moment, I realized that we have to fight for the things that we want. And this little boy is more intelligent than others that do not care for the things they have because it because sometimes the things do not cost what cost for this little boy. Um, from this story, we can see the importance of help and love our family. I think if we fight together, we will get um, more things that we can imagine. That is all.
Okay, perfect, Stella. That's an interesting story. Perfect, thank you.
Thank
Remember,
you.
remember that with cute, with this adjective cute, you're not going to use most cuter or something like that. You use cutest as a superlative, the most cutest woman that he have been before or he have seen before. Or you use the comparative form, cuter, cuter. You are comparing two things. I have a tiny bird cuter than yours, for example. No more,
Mhm.
just cutest. However,
Okay.
use properly very well the past simples. Just some verbs that, for example, take away, took away, replace or took away because you're talking in past. But you use properly past tenses. Good for that.
Thank
Okay, perfect. There's time is running. I'm going to run too because I'm going to share my screen. The last topic here to finish. Please open. Okay, we also can compare nouns, countable and non-countable nouns. For example, we can compare countable nouns with the particle fewer than. Here in this part, you're going to find this is an infographic that I'm going to send you later. Empanadas have fewer calories than hamburgers. Las empanadas tienen menos calorías que las hamburguesas. Menos que. Siempre va a ir fewer, más poco, el adjetivo, el nombre, el sustantivo y la partícula than. That expression, that particle fewer than, we're going to use it with countable nouns. Stars, all these stars, computers, books, pencil, cats, animals, whatever thing that you can put a number on it, you can use fewer than. And less than, we can use it with uncountable nouns. Teeny tiny things like hair, rice, sugar, salt, or fillings or beverages. For example, my grandpa has less energy than my granny. Mi abuelo tiene menos energía que mi abuela. And finally, we can also use more. More than. The lake received more visitors than the museum. El lago recibió más visitantes que el museo. More than, more, noun than, we can use it with countable and uncountable. It depends on the message that we want to do. Ese more than lo podemos utilizar bien sea con contables o incontables. No importa, depende de la expresión que nosotros queramos hacer. Y finalmente tenemos uncomparable adjectives. Those adjectives you're never going to compare to other. For example, we cannot never say that, I don't know, guns are more fatal or fataler than knives. Las armas son más fatales que los cuchillos. No se escucha bien. Nunca vamos a comparar ese tipo de adjetivos. Les puse solamente 3 ejemplos en esa infografía, pero pues obviamente ustedes pueden encontrar en las páginas de internet muchos otros ejemplos con la búsqueda uncomparable adjectives. Okay, time is over. Let's going to switch again to Spanish. And girls, niñas, ¿tienen alguna pregunta, alguna duda con referencia a la clase de hoy? Bueno, antes que todo, Viviana, te debo la lectura. No he encontrado algo así como chévere como para compartir. Entonces,
Ah,
prometido la otra semana.
Tranquila, profe, muchísimas gracias. Todo estuvo muy bueno hoy, muy claro, me quedan muchos temas claros, pues con los comparativos, los superlativos, que a veces nos confundimos tanto el uno con el otro, entonces termino no diciendo malas frases, pero estuvo muy, muy dinámica la clase y muy buena, muy productiva. Gracias, profe.
Me alegra muchísimo que les hubiera gustado. Gracias a ustedes por la puntualidad. ¿Algo más que quieran decir, agregar?
¿Cómo haces tú para saber todo eso?
No, ojalá.
No,
Aunque,
porque
aunque
¿en qué semestre estás?
estoy,
¿Décimo?
estoy en
Noveno.
noveno, casi décimo. Este es mi último semestre en forma, solamente me quedan 5 materias.
5
Y
materias.
ya termino y quemo el computador y ya no más.
Ah, no, pero yo estoy en séptimo, pero me faltan, bueno, todavía bastantes, que tengo he visto 108.
Sí, 110, 108, 105 debe estar por ahí. Me imagino que pero contando este semestre.
108. Sí, 108.
O sea que el otro año te tocaría de CAES, ¿cierto? Como habías
Sí,
explicado.
pero eso es lo que te quería preguntar, porque yo no he visto ninguna materia en donde te enseñen nada de gramática o
No,
te hablen de todo esto. Tiene que serlo uno mismo, aprenderlo, estudiarlo. Oh,
autodidactas, niños, no hay de otro.
¿tú estás haciendo esto para Pedagogical Experience
Two.
too?
Two. Sí, hice mi
Ok,
práctica para el semestre pasado en un colegio público de Suba. Ay, fue
sí.
genial, me encantó, los amé a todos, era todo un caos terrible, era hermoso, los niños son fantásticos.
Sí, porque a mí me dejaron matricularla y como a los 15 días me dijo la profesora, no, no la puedes ver y falta de requisitos y yo, ¿y por qué me la dejaron matricular?
Ah,
Y eso fue todo un lío porque no querían cancelármela y yo les digo, pero yo no vivo allá, yo no sabía nada de esto, no tengo ni idea porque nadie me ha dado mi seguimiento de nada, no sé cómo trabaja eso, bueno, hasta que por fin encontraron eso y ahora sí, por fin, no me querían resolver que no encontramos matriculado, no te podemos devolver dinero ni nada de eso. Yo, ¿cómo? Si
no,
no es mi culpa y no fue mi error.
no, claro que no,
Y la
no.
profesora me dice 2 días antes, cuando se acababa el plazo, y me dice, es que escanealo y todo. Y yo, no, pero no tengo, o sea, y no,
Uy,
ya se venció, se cerró y pum, me lo quitaron de la plataforma. Se desapareció. Y yo, ¿qué pasó? Ya no podía hacer nada bueno, eso estaba todo un lío. Hasta que por
oh,
fin, mandando emails a todo mundo,
ay, qué
llamando.
desgastante,
Y entonces
desgastante.
yo dije, ve, ¿hasta cuándo será que la puedo ver? Porque esa es de noveno, ¿no? Empieza noveno y décimo.
No, no,
Entonces, es hasta que llegue a noveno, me imagino yo.
Y me queda, disculpa, me queda la duda, pues ya que tú vives en otro país, ¿cómo le harás para las prácticas? O sea, una práctica de un colegio de allá, o te tocará así como online, así como estamos ahora.
No, yo alcancé a preguntar eso y hay una parte donde llenas el formulario para los que viven fuera del país. Entonces yo alcancé a enviar, antes de que me dijeron que no la podían ver, alcancé a enviar, a llenar para la escuela diciendo que necesitaba hacer las prácticas para la universidad. Entonces ellos se confundían porque preguntaban que ellos no tienen aquí un programa como nosotros estamos estudiando que es de lengua extranjera, sino que le llaman es ESL, que es English as a Second Language, pero no es English as a Foreign Language porque nosotros estamos estudiando es para Foreign Language. Entonces, es diferente. Entonces, él me preguntaba, pero ¿cuál te sirve o qué clase es la que tienes que hacer? ¿Qué es lo que tienes que hacer? Y yo le dije, pues no me han dado nada de información, pero yo creo que la de ESL sirve porque es igual, son niños que son latinos, no saben inglés y están aprendiendo inglés. Entonces, es inglés hasta segundo lenguaje, pero igual es también un lenguaje extranjero.
claro
Igual,
que sí.
es
No,
igual, dije yo, solo que cambia porque le llaman de diferentes maneras.
eso igual
Las
eso se ve en
siglas.
la clase, ¿no? La diferencia entre foreign language y
Sí,
second language.
y second language, pero para ellos es diferente. Entonces yo decía, no, pero es que es lo mismo.
Pero es diferente, vamos a hacer las prácticas y no me moleste.
Ay, pero sí, sí me permitían acá. Antes fácil me contestaron de una vez, claro, si es para como es, porque eso entra como una voluntariado. Entonces, claro, si es de voluntaria, de una vez, hágalo. Y yo,
Pero
pero
pregúntate también cómo van a hacer para evaluarte, porque cuando uno llega ya al colegio o al tutor
sí,
por ahí cada 8 días y le pregunta a uno y le hace la retroalimentación y todo
sí.
ese tipo de cosas.
Sí, ellos lo evalúan a uno igual. Yo pregunté ahí que cómo se hacía para de esto. Entonces el director de acá me decía, yo tengo que contactar en tu escuela cuántas horas necesitas tú hacer y qué son los requerimientos para podernos nosotros enviar toda la documentación que haga falta directamente a la universidad.
Ay,
Entonces, que yo
no,
le
pero
decía, no, es que es de Colombia, ¿no? Pero si tiene todo lo de esto, o yo le decía, no, es que te pueden contactar también por correo. Y
no,
entonces ellos decían que sí, que se podía. Entonces, por
sí,
eso no hay problema, porque hay mucha gente que vive fuera, colombianos, y están haciendo el curso
claro, obviamente, no, no,
online.
son sesenta y
Sí,
cuatro horas, son sesenta y
sí,
cuatro horas, eso no es nada tampoco.
no, nada, sí. Entonces, pues, vamos a ver.
Súper. No, yo sé que a todos ustedes les va a ir muy bien, pero sí tienen que empezar con mucha dedicación, estudiar mucho.
Sí,
Por ejemplo, a mí me dan lo que son sus unidades, entonces yo empiezo a basarme en eso y empiezo a preparar las clases porque sí hay que prepararlas.
sí.
Por eso les tenía a ustedes algo. ¿Dónde estás tú? Les tengo un libro que se llama, de la misma colección de yoga para dummies, internet para dummies, cosas
Ajá.
diferentes para dummies. Tenemos Grammar English for Dummies. Entonces, les comparto mi
Grammar
pantalla.
English.
English Grammar for Dummies. Es un libro muy chévere, uno aprende muchas cosas, y son cosas
Sí.
que uno ni siquiera le enseñan así normalito en ningún curso. Y este mismito, se los voy a mandar por Skype, se los voy a mandar por correo.
Oh, yo tengo eso, creo.
Entonces, y se explica súper chévere. La persona
Ajá.
que lo escribe hace muchas referencias muy coloquiales, así que pueden obviamente
Sí.
aprender muchísimo vocabulario coloquial. Es un poco larguito, son 387 hojas, pero ahí tienen para que se diviertan, para que preparen
Ujú.
clases, para que se vayan preparando. Y les enviaré la infografía acerca de los temitas que vimos hoy para que vayan poquito a poquito y ya piensen en cómo se van a graduar, qué tipo de opción de grado les sirve más y todo ese tipo de cositas.
Eso era una de las cosas que yo no tenía ni idea. Me preguntaban y yo pues no sé ni qué son las opciones. Quedé como, oh my God, no
Como
sé
profes que tengamos muy buenas opciones, yo pensé que teníamos más opciones porque
más.
son costosas, o sea, los créditos de profundización son costosos, o sea, más o menos son 4 millones que uno tiene que invertir y pues si uno de los medios, perfecto, pero uno que es pobre, entonces pues
Sí.
no tiene toda esa plata, así que toca hacer la tesis. No hay opción para nosotros de diplomado, no hay opción, para Santía sí hay opción,
Maestría no era.
maestría sí, la de formación avanzada, pero eso es
Ah,
costosito, costosito.
también.
Sí, es tenaz, es complicadito.
Que yo leí solamente había tesis. eh, este también no te cuenta haciendo
No,
no.
no, señorita, no me cuenta. Para nada, para nada, para nada.
Wow.
Pues a mí me toca hacer la tesis, entonces estoy haciendo la tesis. Imagínate esto, entonces pues hay que hacerle.
Difícil esa tesis. Detesto eso de research
No,
problem y eso. Ay.
no, es muy chévere, uno aprende mucho. No, es muy chévere y eso sí es lo que necesitamos como docentes, sí,
Sí.
hacer mucho énfasis en la escritura,
Ajá.
en cositas, en referenciar bien, en expresarnos
Sí.
mejor, todo
¿Tú
ese tipo de...
trabajas en algún colegio?
No, lastimosamente,
No.
no. No, trabajo como analista de cobranzas para un banco para países que hablan inglés, para países del Caribe. Entonces,
Con
pues,
razón hablas muy bien inglés.
ay, gracias, pero falta, falta,
No,
falta.
pero hablas súper bien. Así, vea, te puedo decir que he tenido bueno, los profesores de los que cuando empezamos, ¿cómo se dice? Beginners, y el de
Ah,
intermedio,
baby,
y el primero que me dio, bueno, que era de primero, a mí me aburría porque yo decía, pues ya eso ya me lo sé, y hablaba mal, y yo me daba, era como aburrimiento, y yo decía, ay, ¿yo por qué no validé mi inglés? Porque me hubieran sacado porque tenía con el SENA. Y hubiera
Ah,
empezado desde intermedia, decía yo.
claro. Ay,
Y
no,
el
más
del año
fácil.
pasado también hablaba, pero tampoco, no, era súper irresponsable, no se conectaba y miramos como 3 o 4 clases, te juro, en todas las
Uy,
sesiones, nunca se conectaba. Siempre estaba
no,
afuera, se le cortaba la luz, se le iba la luz, se le yo no sé qué, sacaba las cosas por todo, súper irresponsable y
no,
no, ya todos sacaron el cuerpo porque tampoco decía, para 30 puntos que te vale, no es nada.
no,
Y no se conectaban.
no,
Terrible.
no, porque son muy poquitos los escenarios
Sí,
que uno tiene para poder interactuar y uno tiene que
sí.
aprovechar y
Sí,
dejarlo mejor.
claro. Y uno de ellos, el del año pasado, me daba risa porque él decía que era profesor. Entonces, una vez yo le digo, no, yo viví en Ecuador. Y me dice, no. ¿Cómo era? La línea Equator, me dice. Es que
No,
Equator. Y yo me río y le digo, Equator. Me dice, sí, se dice ese Equator. Y le digo, yo no. El país es Ecuador, es Ecuador. No es Ecuador. Y yo, oh my goodness. Entonces me dice, no es Ecuador, pero él todavía, en vez de investigar,
sí, claro,
diciendo
no,
delante de todos, y le digo, no, usted está confundido. Ecuador es la línea del Ecuador, pero no es el país. Y entonces él, ya, pero como que no le gustó, entonces yo le decía, no, porque es que si va a enseñar inglés y está enseñándole a los otros, está enseñando mal.
no, claro,
Entonces,
no, y
la
grave error.
palabra, sí, la palabra jewelry, que es bien difícil, que es de joyería, el,
Álgebra.
sí, jewelry. El primero, ¿cómo fue que dijo? Jewelry, algo así, jewelry, y yo no le entendía, yo, ¿qué está diciendo? Me tocó hablarle en español y yo me decía, ¿qué está diciendo? Porque es que yo no le entiendo. Cuando me dijo, y yo, oh, no sé qué es jewelry,
Ay, no,
súper
no.
chistoso, y salían cosas así, yo decía, ay, no, no.
No, y es una mala experiencia
En
porque
eso sí, falla
uno
mucho en
para
esas
todas sus clases, si uno no se la sabe, no,
cosas.
pues está el diccionario y ya.
Sí, tú has sido la mejor que he tenido en todos de los que han pasado.
Ay, Roxy, ay,
Yo
Dios.
estaba en la expectativa, ¿con quién me va a
Ay,
tocar este
¿a
año?
quién le voy a dar palo? ¿A quién le voy a dar palo? Dios mío, santo.
Tú sí, muy buenas las clases y he aprendido mucho, cosas que uno no sabe, porque es que
Ay,
uno aprende a hablar, pero de gramática, graves,
pero
no sé
no,
nada.
Diana, un paréntesis grandote, por ejemplo, esa palabra
Sí.
phone, no, tranquila, Viviana, no, dale y no te preocupes, qué pena contigo. Sí,
Chao,
dale.
Viviana, buenas noches.
Viviana, cuídate, Dios te
Ay,
bendiga.
se cuidan.
Nos quedamos echando el hora.
Este adjective fan, uno encuentra un poco de foros que dicen que fan, entonces empiezan con más fun, para superlativo,
Ajá.
more fun, como comparativo, pero después uno encuentra lo que les envié en la infografía, funniest, como comparativo, y funnier, bueno,
Ujú.
bueno, en fin, funniest and funnier. Sí, obviamente hay cosas de gramática, y la gramática es complicadísima porque tiene miles de excepciones. Y nosotros con el
Y
español,
está en español,
en español, especialmente en español.
peor.
Entonces, no se preocupen si de pronto en algún momento dicen watch o see television. Muchas de esas
Ya,
palabras ya son muy
sí,
comunes y todo el mundo las va a entender. Así que lo
sí,
importante es que reforcemos, siempre
reforzar.
tenemos algo a nuestros estudiantes y preparemos las clases porque así también nosotros aprendemos
Claro,
muchísimo.
claro, tocas prepararlas. Bueno, cuando me toque a mí,
No, les va a tocar y yo sé que les va a ir muy bien, niñas. Yo sé que
cuando me toque a mí.
no.
Ah,
Así que, bien, niñas, yo iré juiciosa. Nos vemos entonces el 21,
martes,
el 21, el lunes, el martes.
martes.
Martes
Gracias.
26, ya se acabó el año. Feliz año.
Muy agradable saber de todo. Muchas gracias.
Gracias.
Buenas
Bye.
Gracias, feliz
noches.
noche, que estén
Bye.
bien,
Good night.
chao.
Chao, cuídense.
Bye
Bye.
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 Good night. Bye bye.